Apple Notes just got a new update with iPad OS 18 and iOS 18. And there's not a ton of new features, but there are some main ones that many people have been wanting to have in their notes, like a highlighter tool. The only thing that I'm not too thrilled about with the highlight tool is that the colors are limited. They give you about maybe 5 or 6 colors to choose from. You don't get like a color wheel or a color picker or anything like that. So maybe in future updates, they will be adding that. In here, I've just started a new note to try everything out. I wanted to do it on my iPad, but I have the 6th generation iPad. So the 6th generation does not get the iPad OS 18 update. So here, this is where I've highlighted some text and I chose purple. You just hit that plus button. And then right here is where you see the purple, pink, orange, mint, and blue. My favorite two are the purple and the mint. The pink looks more like red to me, and I'm not really feeling that. That's why I wish there was like a color picker feature or a color wheel. So that's what the pink is looking like. I guess it's supposed to be like some hot pink maybe, but yeah, it looks more red to me. But I do love that mint. That's kind of my favorite. Now here where I was typing highlighted, the mint is nice. The reason why I spaced it out like that is because I wanted to see if it would stay highlighted, and it did. So you do have to manually take that off if you don't want the text to be highlighted anymore. Now I also wanted to see with the bullet points if it would stay highlighted, and it did. But as you can see with the circled bullet points, they stayed white. But with the numbers and the dashes, they stayed the color that you choose for the highlight. And also I just threw in some emojis in there too to see, just testing stuff out. Now, another feature they've added is the ability to solve math problems for you. If you're using this for digital journaling, I mean, I guess you could use it if you're doing notes for school taking. Yes, but just random digital journaling, I don't think you would need it. But if you did, the option is there. You would just click to draw something and just write in whatever. Let me try that again, my bad. And then just write out whatever problem you want solved. But you also have to draw the equal sign too. And when you draw the equal sign, hit equal and it's gonna give, okay. So since I didn't erase that first 3 right here, it also included that into the problem. But right here, you can see where I did 3 times 3 equals 9. So that's some stuff I just found out playing around with it. So make sure if you writing something out and you have a mistake, you need to erase that mistake out. Okay, so down here, as you can see, I wrote header. I put a little cloud around it, a little pink cloud, drew a little pink heart. And I did this with my finger. I put down that old stylus pen because I wasn't going with that. If you have an old stylus pen like that, it's better to just use your finger. So with this, the heart I just obviously drew by holding it to making it perfect. But I used a little crayon feature, but I'm just showing you again. How I did that. Scrolling down, I wrote some more. If you compare this, what I've written with my finger, to what I wrote when I was using that stylus pen, it's a lot better, and it was a lot easier to use my finger as well. So I actually wouldn't mind. I wouldn't sit here and write out a whole entry with my finger, but if I wanted to just do some little small doodling like this, making headers and stuff, I would be okay with using my finger. And I'm actually confident that I could make it look better if I actually took the time to make a real entry, doing it how I would want to do it, not just testing things out, trying to quickly do this for a video. So with this text, I also found out by just playing around that you could double tap on it and select to highlight all of it. And you can either copy that, you can delete it, you can duplicate it, copy as text, insert space above, translate, or straighten. Now, I've tried all of these out, and some of them was a little wonky, so I'm not sure exactly how they work yet, or if my handwriting just needs to be a little better. But let's see the straighten feature. Yeah, see, it didn't even, I don't think it did anything there when I played around with it. At first it did, and it did something real funny. So let me just see, insert space above. So as you can see, it put that space between the pink header that I did and then just that white one. So let's try this again. And after you select to highlight it all, you have to tap again to get this pop up. Now, if I duplicate it, as you can see, it did duplicate. And I'm gonna go back up here. Refine. I don't think, oh, there we go. Okay, so when I refined it, it made my handwriting a little better. Okay, I like that feature. Let's see, let's do this one. Where's the refine at? See, why refine ain't on this one? Let me see if I hit straighten. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with this some more. Copy as text, insert space above, translate. So I gotta see why that refine only came up with the alphabet part and not the headers and stuff. So it says the selected content, this is if you hit translate, the selected content will be sent to Apple to process the translation. You can choose to always translate offline in settings. Okay, I don't want to test that out. I just wanted to see if it was like automatic or what. Moving along, I am going to play around more with that handwriting feature and see what it is, what you got to do to get that refined, because I need that. You can attach files or audio. So you would just hit the attach button right here, the little paper clip, and you can either attach a file. I don't want to do that, but you know, if you wanted to, you have that option, or you could record audio, which is what I've done here. And once you're done recording that audio, this is how it will pop up. You don't have to have the transcript on there. You can actually take that off by hitting this little on the bottom left hand. And so you can add transcript to note, copy transcript, find in transcript, save audios to files, or share the audio. You can even rename it and it will play. This is me recording audio for a note in the Apple Notes new update. So that's a nice little feature to have in there. I think especially if you're somebody, you know, your mind goes a lot faster than you can type or write out something. So you can just use the audio feature and then you automatically have that transcript in there. Or even if you're somebody that does like music and you write your own lyrics, this will be a good thing to have for recording those lyrics, having that already in a transcript for you. Those are the new features in iOS 18 for Apple Notes, which will be good for your journaling, digital journaling, any type of productivity you're trying to get into and you just want to use your Apple Notes instead of using apps like Goodnotes, Notability, Noteful, and all of those. And again, I just wanted to show the highlight feature one more time just to show you the other colors that they have available. See, I just tried to zoom in. Another feature that people are really wanting in Apple Notes is to be able to zoom in. So hopefully that will come in a future update. Okay, so that's what the orange looks like. This is the blue. Blue doesn't look too bad either, but I still prefer the purple and the mint. What features are you most, I'm not even going to say excited about, because these features aren't really exciting per se, but they are nice to finally have. So which ones are you most happy about finally having? And if you are going to be using Apple Notes for digital journaling, what has been easiest for you in Apple Notes with digital journaling, and what has been the most challenging, or what feature would you really like for Apple Notes to have? Again, for me, it's, well, I'm not even going to say the zoom and having the highlight more colors, because if I really sat right here and thought about it, I would probably think of some other things that I would prefer over those. But just let me know what yours are. And if you haven't watched my previous digital journaling video where I first started testing all this out before iOS 18 even released to the public, then make sure you watch that right here.